Hello everybody, my name is Jay and I want to talk quickly on the issue of the inflation in the country right now, especially on the rise. A lot of people they complain so far every time for say the cost of rice don't go up, the cost of rice don't go up. But what's not the problem we make we dey get this inflation? It's simple. We get Boku people where they eat. All man around they eat, and almost all man they eat rice. We know they produce rice. Then get for buy the rest from overseas and carry it unto we. Now foreign money and then they use for buy am, not only ones and they use for buy am. And even they use foreign money for buy am, definitely if the foreign money go up, then yes, the cost of the rest get for go up. The cost of the rest will be determined by the rate of the day, the dollar rate of the day. And they determine how much the rest go sell. And so let we start for look at how we go solve this problem, how we go address this problem. Of course, there is a way out. If you travel the streets of this country, any part of this country, take to up country, you go find out, say you go find a lot of able young men them and women them. All them they do that morning, they sit on at the bench there, and then they talk, what we call the attire parliament. And they sit down and talk, drink a lot of alcohol, smoke a lot of weed, and just blow their head to madness, and that is it. Nothing else to do. But they complain, say job no day, we complain, say the cost of living they go up, and they go up. Why you know we go up? It is no news to anyone. If anybody say is surprised at that, well, I'm shocked where you've been and how you look at situations. I don't think say this is not much of a government problem. I think this is not a problem with me and you, where the money keep for solve. Whether you get upline or you dey freetown, I want to suggest to you say start a small scale farming. A backyard gardening go help go begin for address the problems that we really face. If every salon man make am a culture for say me backyard, me small space where I get, even me veranda, I go able for grow small thing like the pepper or other consumer, other things and what we dey consume now with families, then we go don't contribute to solving the problem in this country. If everybody, every single salon man able to make that commitment that we can be able to do it. We get plenty tire the way we know they use. For you, we not get enough land space. We get veranda space, you get small compound space, but not concrete city. We get tires them plenty if you go down the streets and they throw them. Cut them tire and they open, fill them with dirty, and you keep for plant small thing them. Even the 5 gallon them, the point one them. Instead of the two way them in the dirty the streets, in the dirty the country, you can cut that one day into two, fill them with dirty, and you can for go small thing them where you go able for buy, where you know go buy. I mean, but you they use them, and that one day go able for save you some money so that you go able for buy other commodities, other things them with them. Number two is that with the young people them and the people within the country, I want to tell you say instead of you they complain say you know get job for do, if you can go ahead and ask people and say for them small land space, then can for give you no get land space, we don't get people and look for people for take care of them property there. You can able for grow the cassava leaves, you can able for grow the small rice, plant rice. First time if you dey pass, you go see that then garden there, even the lonely area there, they see people they plant small rice in there. And so it means say food been there. But now people know they grow food. Rather the young man there and young woman there, and they smoke them lungs away, and then they drink them liver to death. So we young people away for able for grow, we the young people away for able for do these things. We not get job or this will not get job. Instead of we create jobs for ourselves, we dey sit on our streets, the small money we dey cancel back, we dey drink am. And at the end of the day, we still here for eat rice, but then we're not growing rice. So what I'm suggesting is that all of we the young people them as well, let we take the land space and take advantage of the land and where we get and grow something. Just try for grow something. Let every salon man try for grow something. Now your little space where you get, we go able for address some of these issues that when they go on in terms of the inflation. And also, would that we create this law for say salon man na rest no more we for eat and then go make say we don't eat for the day? I don't think so. Because what you they get from rice, you can actually get from other food then. You get other food they go for fill your stomach. You get other food they go for even if we provide for you the carbohydrates you they look for in the rice. So why we get for staple like staple make rice with staple food. I want for suggest and encourage we all as we say. Let me look at all the cheaper options then, other than rice. If the rest they go up to 200, 250, let me go down to cassava, where they still sell at 2,000 or 5,000 news. It will still for feed with homes. Let me turn to the potato, it will still for feed with homes then. Let me buy let me turn to the spaghetti. It's cheaper, it will still for feed with homes then. Do ya? I beg. Let me know they grumble the problem. Let me they try for look at how we go solve the problem. That one ain't go only take care of we ain't go for take we go before. If we put on a solution mind, we put up with mind to provide solution to the problem, we go able for help for fix the problem as alone. Because as I'm telling you, the most people where they suffer, not so the government people, not so the people within in offices. Now me and you we not in their offices and me and you waiting at them small slum area, yeah. Me and you waiting at them and ghetto area there. Now we they suffer this. We will not the earn income from government. Now we they suffer this the most. And so now we for even look at solving the problem. Not to for begin to complain and grumble here and there. It's not going to fix things. The two major things I want to talk to we about today. Now that one, let we try that every salon man able for grow something where they eat. I like one thing, self. Let we try for grow one. And number two, let we try for shift from this rice business and find other things that we they eat. Mix with diet a little bit. We go able for say we will not deal with this issue by a certain degree. I want to say thank you to everyone who able to take this opportunity for listening to me or watch this video. I know it's a long video, but I thank you for that. And if you don't mind, you can share with other people. Them so that they say we will for land, waiting and need for land from this video. So, my name is Jay. I want to say thank you once more in the program landscape.